take what you'd like.
And they've been integrating in our game. So we have top tier bowling in the single player, we have top tier soccer and multiplayer, we've got Jeremy Clarkson and Auto Vista. They were integrated throughout the game based on what made sense.
Alright. But it's just like...
Yes, the Auto Vista is just Clarkson because not everybody knows all the guys, right? So we're basically choosing somebody to add a voice down. Alright, so you're seeing some of these ROM instances. All the cars in Forza, they all have cockpits, they all take damage, they can all be painted, they can all be upgraded. We treat every car as if it's the Ferrari 458. Take a look at this. See the damage is much more localized than it was in Forza 3. A lot less scraping damage and there's a lot more collision damage. Let's see. I can just do this variant. So I'm not on simulation damage right now. But you can see there's more polygonal damage than there's been in the past. There's a lot more cracks in the different areas. But also, generally what you're looking at here in this engine, you can see the high contrast, the snow, you see the specular off the road. There's been a lot more done in the graphics engine. It's really improved. This race had 12 cars on track. We had multiplayer with 16. The better lighting engine, new shaders in the cockpit. All this is done on hardware we shipped on before because we basically took a new approach.
And you can lose parts of the car doors?
Not doors. Some cars lose more parts than others, and it really comes down to how that part was affixed to the body. So when the part is actually like part of the greenhouse, like some fenders are kind of all the way up, we don't lose those parts, but if the bumper is fairly remote, then it falls off.
Not on it?
So again, our focus is really on the gameplay.
Okay.
So the things that affect gameplay are the things that we're really focused on.
We can argue that was a simulation of what would actually happen if you've got obviously we've scratched this beautiful little car, but in some places you want to see it dead.
I think if people where we've steered the simulation is towards racing, not crashing. So that's why it's more localized when you're rubbing bumpers, because that's the type of thing that happens in racing. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that it's not fun to smash up cars. That's absolutely fine. What I'm getting at, though, is that it's all optimized towards the gameplay. And the gameplay is you're rubbing fenders, and this guy's bumper falls off, and you're sort of scraping paint. You see the scrapes, and you see kind of the wheel marks around the car. If your goal is to run a car into a wall at 200 miles per hour, okay, that's really not the gameplay we're going at. Now, of course, it'll still, if you're in simulation damage, your car will be incapacitated, but...
in multiplayer, if you're playing with a bunch of idiots who want to smash, how can you stop that from happening?
If you're what?
If you've got idiots online who like to crash into,
there's a couple ways. We've added public lobbies, so you can actually be the host and you can ban those guys. We also have different mods, so there's a couple different collision modes in the game. If somebody's driving backwards or stopped on the track, they automatically ghost. We had that in Forza 3 as well. But also you can switch it so that it's always no collisions, if that's what you're looking for. Also, car clubs actually allow you to kind of group mates together that are not necessarily on your friends list. And so if you just want to race with your car club, you know you're going to get guys that are more similar to you. So really it depends on if you're only looking to not smash into people, then you might want to just turn collisions off. But if you're looking for real competitive racing, you should probably get in a car club with a group of people that are really competitive and find that. Or start your own server and be basically start your own be a host.